Hey guys, welcome to quick clip number 6 of Lights and Buttons. As you can tell from that intro, as well as the title of this video, we're going to talk about photographing solar eclipses. Now, let's start on safety. First of all, looking at the sun is dangerous. But looking at the sun with a telephoto lens... Oh my god, Mom, look, the solar eclipse is happening right now. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to zoom in. Oh my god, it's so bright. It's so bright. It's so dark. Mom? That's even more dangerous. But joking aside, let's talk about the safety equipment that we need when looking at a sunset, a solar eclipse, anything that has to do with the sun. Before we even talk about camera gear, we have to talk about eye protection. Now, these are ISO 12312-2 certified glasses. They have a film on it that protects you from the harmful UV rays and the sun rays and the brightness of the sun. And why is this important? Well, before you even take your camera out, you need to first find where the sun is. And if you're looking around in the sky, you need to have your eyes protected. Okay, let's talk about camera gear protection. First off, you may have heard of ND filters, also known as neutral density filters. These filters are like sunshades. Now, sunshades for your eyes is not good enough, and the same applies to your camera. These are not anywhere near dark enough to protect your camera from the sun, as well as your eyes if you're looking through the viewfinder. So what you want to do is you get a something that's much stronger than this, and if you're thinking about stacking multiple of these together, well, the image quality might go down, and plus you're also guessing at the darkness, and it might not be dark enough and still harm your eyes. Another thing that you might have heard of is a circular polarizer. Now, these also aren't dark enough in itself, but they cut out a certain direction of light coming in. And if you have two of these together, also known as a variable ND filter, that can also cut out light to a certain point. But as you get close to the limit, I've seen examples on the web where you might get an X pattern in your images, so that might heavily degrade your quality of images. So what do? We also get the ISO 12312-2 certified filter for your camera. Now, what's nice about these is that there's little tabs that will come in and make this into like a cup-like formation, and it'll grab onto the end of your lens. So it's like a big lens cap that will filter out the harmful sun rays and allow you to photograph the solar eclipse safely. Now, this differs than some of the other products because if you were to go out and buy, let's say, a dedicated filter, that's going to cost you like a few $100. This one was like $20-30. If you were to get a little sheet, it might cost you about the same, but you're ending up trying to tape it to your lens, and if gusts of wind blows, it might fly off and you have zero protection from the sun. So this thing is a pretty neat contraption. I'm looking forward to using this. So let's see how it fits onto my lenses. So in terms of lens selections, we want a telephoto lens. This first one over here is ruled out. This is a Tokina 11-20 f2.8 lens. It's a super wide lens, so it's not good for this type of picture. We want to be able to get a close-up. The second one is a Nikon 50mm f1.8D lens. This is also not quite long enough focal length to take this type of picture. It's a normal lens. The second to last one, this is a Sigma 70-300mm lens. And then the last one over here, this is a Nikon 70-200mm lens. Now, the Nikon has a better image quality than the Sigma, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this last one for the photo. Nikon also has a teleconverter, so if we wanted to, we can also make this into a 140-400 lens. So now that we have the lens selected, we check the fitment to make sure it's snug, which it is. The whole front element is completely covered and protected. I think we're good to go for next week. We'll see you then.